Wholeness, welcome, welcome. I hope that all of you are doing great, feeling blessed and highly favored. My name is Marie. I am the energy behind this channel. I want to welcome you. We're going to be looking into these energies of post shadow leading to that beautiful solar eclipse that's going to take place October 25th. Yes, this is a partial solar eclipse. We're going to be looking into what area of attention we can look into now. And of course, do have in mind, we are all in different parts of our journey, but of course, none of us are immune to not feeling it, not experiencing it. These energies come in and will linger, stay around to get your awareness for the next 6 months. All right, so with that said, thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. Allow us to connect here to look into what we need to receive. Let go of that of which is not ours. If it doesn't apply, we'll let it fly. All right, in the name of unconditional love, let's begin. All right, so when I was meditating on the collective energy, there is this physical prep of the self. These solar flash energies are definitely taking place. A lot of you are really aware of what's going on. If you need to Google or do your own research, by all means, please do go and look into that. This is not the video for that, but for those of you that need that awareness of it, to be understanding more of what's going on, please do so. Okay, a lot of you are ready. Like if you're watching this video, yes, you are ready. But there is this new fierce energy that will reveal the true you when it comes to alchemy, when it comes to soul time. Thank you. I just saw like wormholes, and thank you, Spirit, and love. That is of self-love, love connecting with others. 2023, I'm going to say this right now. Pew, pew, pew. It's going to be a great year to connect with others, to have relationships. A lot of things will emerge and take place, but this really comes in about to show up for us and give us an illumination of self-sabotaging situations and of celebration. Like here's where you get the, I'm hearing centric attention of how you have become the new version of you, or how you have molded yourself. Some of us, and I say us because I'm part of the collective too, have healed, and some of us are just shutting down, playing it out that we have healed. One important thing that's just saying the divine here, are you, thank you, Spirit. Are you journaling? Are you keeping track of what's going on with you ever? And this goes for twin flames, this goes for soulmates, but for you that have had, woo, Spirit screaming this out. Thank you so much. Some of you here have unity, of course, connections and all that goodness is going to come through, but it's not just you going down memory lane. No, like write things down, have annotations, have something you can review and look back, even manifestations, things that you are, you are embodying this alchemic energy, getting to know thyself, because not all spiritual awakenings, thank you, Spirit, will lead to a Christic energy, to a Christic awareness. So right now there's a great support of our senses of the self and how you hold this personal power to create and your own willpower. You have universal forgiveness, law of life, and unity in the bottom of the deck. Thank you, Spirit. The Lady of Lightning, which will be our guidance here, which comes in surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. information. And this, what I'm getting from Spirit right now, is where you really see where your unconditional love is held. For those of you that are twin flames, you maybe had this whole storyboard, how you wanted things to play out, and it's not exactly what's going to play out. Yes, you can call in a lot of things to be manifested here for you, but have in mind that up your ask so divine can up your gift. It's not always going to play out the way that you want this to, because this is not just about yourself. It is about the connection that you have with another person. And again, with this, and could be a soulmate, could be someone who you were connected with, but now it's about a review. Reviewing, and I want to say this with Wormholes, whatever came in, it's all about discipline. It's about armor and boundaries. So this is under the veil. There will be a great emphasis when the solar eclipse takes place on October 25th. And around those weeks is where a lot of this attention will be broadcasted here for you, if you have not already are working with this in post shadow. But thank you, Spirit. All of this really is about, and where Spirit's showing me here with the boundaries, wormholes, and the energy, it's don't see it as so much time has passed. Yeah, you get to work with an area of separation from that person or from whom you truly are. And basically you get to work through this whole timeline and then just go back to this space of, all right, this was what I needed to work with, and we get to connect now. Instead of seeing it as just one linear illusion that you're living in or connecting. When there's many timelines, you can also connect with a parallel timeline that comes from this. But a lot of you will be finding out where you stand in connections, where you stand with yourself. And we have weight coming in here. And it's not time yet. Things are being moving. We also have this other energy stepping in, where you get to see things being different with Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. Spirit. We're connecting to the energy of soul time. Soul time is the frequency that asks us to allow the possibility of new reality to emerge. With newness, we have death. It's that one that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. Changing perspective, reestablishing new ways of being, new ways of doing. There is a need to forgive. And I want to put this emphasis on how you are here. Also, some of you are here to heal, obviously your journey, connection with other people, but some of you are here to assist the healing of a certain place, of a certain continent. Some of you are here to heal some part of the world, of course, and some of you are here to heal the collective, the whole world. Okay, so yes, sometimes you're not really going through a lot, but you're feeling it. Please do know that that is definitely something that you need to look into and actually review with yourself here. With Queen Coins, Queen of Coins, and the Empress. Wow, this is beautiful. The High Priestess. A lot of information coming through where you get to review what you want and how you should do this. But what Spirit is saying right now, before I pick up on this, it's we're making it a little bit harder than it should be. Because we were so set on seeing something play out that yes, it didn't no longer support us, But here it's like, are you choosing to become that dark alchemist, or are you choosing to become the light alchemist? Regardless of whom you choose, and the dark is more so of working for the self, healing the self, and it's more so of analyzing how you do things, right? You will gain, or your way, both paths lead to the same, I would say, spirit. I'm seeing I can't have the word about it. Both paths lead home, okay? But one gets you there faster. And then the dark light alchemist is one that works for a group, for the collective, does something more than just for themselves. But whatever comes in here for you, or whatever you feel that you want to work with, is about you. Remember, this is about what you feel and how you want to embrace yourself. There's no wrong of you trying to do this by yourself and for yourself. But of course, there's so much more to each of the concepts here, but do know that there's a total paradigm shift for each and every single one of us. There are surprises, some good, some not so good, depending on how you're taking it. And there will be some sort of shocks along the way. I want to look here into this soul time. The message that comes in here with guidance for this is a part of duality-based world. The concept of time has been defined throughout human history in linearity, with a past, a present, and a future, keeping it in a linear illusion. We look back at where we came from, apply lessons learned to our present, and move forward with expectations that are derived from the past. Linear time has been comprehensible and has made our future somewhat predictable. The story of our human history is told from the viewpoint that we are born into this world once and leave when we physically die. A straightforward story. Now, that we are awakening into a consciousness, a much larger story than the singular lifetime of Earth and defined three-dimensional reality, we slowly start to realize that the time as we knew it no longer applies. Besides going back into the past and going forward into the future, we find spaces that are far and in between, spaces that are infinite and nonlinear. And this is why I love reading tarot, because you go into past, present, and future with it, looking into. And I'm not, I want to say accommodating, but is where you use it to your benefit. As the energy is not set in stone, you get to change your mind many, many times. So you're one thought, one action away from recreating a different timeline for yourself. So with it, we slowly start to realize that time as we knew it no longer applies. Besides going back into the past and going forward into the future, we find spaces that are far and in between. Spaces that are infinite and nonlinear. We have arrived in soul time. Soul time means having an access to all the experiences that the soul has been through, it's going through, and will go through, all in a given moment that we choose. To demonstrate this evolution of linear time, the soul time activation has been created for a repetition of the infinite sun. The purple refers to our connection to the higher realms and source, which is our third eye chakra. And that energy space is a connection that needs to be securely established in order for us to experience time outside the reality and the reality of three-dimensionality. So when we think of our solar plexus, the energy, we refer to think about it as yellow on this side of the hemisphere. The yellow is our inner power and the way we manifest ourselves here on earth. With that, we also look into the senses that support us and our knowing of who we are and what we can contribute to this whole, and who you are to make the choices, not really backing down for what you want to create, and just the trust of the universe. Wow, thank you, Spirit. And that alone, with that trust, is our experience of reality and time that has the inner component of it. So, regardless of where you stand with dark alchemy, light alchemy, this energy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Just asking for you to look into the potential that is there for you. Embrace your life lessons, your soul growth, your study, your higher learning. A lot of you are going to be, doing things differently, choosing to embark on a new quest. A lot will start reading astrology. That is definitely up here for a lot of us. But this is asking for you to release, to forgive, to accept things for what they are. And this universal forgiveness also asks for the forgiveness of the self. And that forgiveness of the self comes before the healing process is complete. And by forgiving the self, you move beyond the ego and into the universal. Within forgiveness is peace and tranquility. To forgive is to let go. Forgiving means learning. Forgiveness is a gift of understanding you give to yourself. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Universe. I want to see into the guidance that comes in here for the Lady of Lightning for us. For whomever is looking for a song, or if you connect to songs as well whenever a reader, or when I also get thrown it because I was not channeling it, it just came through. I keep hearing, I believe in miracles, you sexy thing. All right, so for a lot of you that are trying to change your diet, exercise, do a complete life change, right now is the time to do things, because it will stick. Again, this energy will stick around, it will come again around January 1st, and will stay for the next 6 months. For those of you that are really trying to do things very different, changing a whole lifestyle, maybe becoming healthier for yourself, for future children, and things like this. All right, so I want to look into this energy space of the Lady of Lightning. Surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. We'll look into how this energy comes to be our ally and how it comes to challenges us. Both are leading to healing, both are leading to awareness. So how does this energy play out to be your ally? As an ally, the Lady of Lightning brings powerful forces of change into your life. She tells you to expect a sudden shift in your circumstances. Perhaps a situation you weren't anticipating arises and offers you the opportunity of a lifetime, or a series of aha moments culminates in a pivotal flash of insight, causing everything to change. Just like that. Maybe someone enters your life and pushes you to new heights. You may have a brilliant idea that hits you like lightning. Be prepared, beloved. Change is imminent, and a total paradigm shift may be upon you. Don't resist the changes, as this kind of lightning isn't something you want to fight. Great things are happening when the Lady of the Lightning appears. So this energy, how does it come to challenge us? So the challenger of this energy, unpleasant news, an unexpected shock, or an overall sense of powerlessness are the aspects you may experience when the Lady of Lightning appears as your challenger. This is a time when you may be forced to make a change you don't want to make. The situation may suddenly turn into a different direction that you'd hoped for it would. This is a sign of difficulty and unwanted surprises, but consider the idea of a thunderstorm or how beautiful and charged with electricity the world is after it passes. It will always pass because that is the nature of the storm. Your difficulties will too, as that is the way of things showing up that they are well. In the realm of the Lady of Lightning, it's prudent to engage the law of non-resistance. Relax and wait out the storm in the shelter of your faith and goodwill, trusting that all will be well, even if it doesn't seem like it is in the moment. Wonderful news and a wonderful new life has an opportunity to grow when the storm passes. The Lady of Lightning would much prefer to be your ally anyway. Woo, woo. All right, beloved, sending the highest of divine love and energies. Thank you so much. We'll be seeing you soon to check on this eclipse energy and how it's going to play out for us. All right, so until next time, namaste.